watched the broadcast on Sunday night, heard. Different haircut this season as Al Horford is challenged by Patrick Beverley, but able to get it up and over.
Do come back and play extended minutes. Saw him a little bit the other night, but for extended minutes, how does that look?
Looks good from Tobias Harris as he hits the fadeaway. Guarded by Drew Holiday, one of two former Sixers on the floor. And there's the first triple tonight for Tyrese Maxey. Celtics fan, who would you want?
Well, it's an embarrassment of riches because you can go with Holiday, who's been a sixth man of the year before in this league, and a guy who can score buckets.
Could be some preseason mistakes of sorts as Melton gets blocked.
Everything's new. The terminology, the movements, the strategy.
Holiday steps into a three and hits it. Joe had last year. Pretty well-known hooper.
I was going to say...
Maxey, baseline. Nice move by Tyrese Maxey. Holiday was in Milwaukee, then in Portland for a hot second. Saw Nick Nurse continuing to chat with our crew chief tonight, Pat Frayer, and you don't often see this in preseason ball, Olive, but I think he was still hot about the non-call with Tyrese Maxey streaking down the floor as we say welcome back to Danny Green. Had the best season of his career when he played under Nick up with the Raptors, and said he was a big reason he came back here. Here he is right now on the break. Danny Green, the finger roll.
But still veterans in this league, and both of them looking for one another. Kelly on the run out, Danny with the pass up ahead.
Pritchard facing up and drilling the three. That was great, man. Danny didn't even really have control of it. It was
Did look like
off the bounce, and he just kind of chucked it. Well, Peyton Pritchard heating up right now for the Celtics in the final minute of this first quarter.
Well, a happy return. One of the good guys, Danny, in the locker room and on the floor.
Kai Luke now just trading triples.
Kind of knocking it over to one another, being ready to shoot. 76ers have to react quicker.
Green's runner off the mark, but Danny gets it back. Oubre from the wing, and that three is good.
Reese to get that loose ball, floorboard.
Maxey, Oubre Jr. from the corner. Cash money, Kelly Oubre Jr.
On the waiver wire or the free agency wire, that's exactly what we do.
Melton for three as Oubre and Danny Green hit the bench for a bit. Won a title with the guy guarding him, PJ Tucker, those two champions in Milwaukee a few years back. Now facing off on these two Eastern Conference rivals. It's hard to believe this is his 15th season in the NBA. I couldn't believe that when I read it.
He's been around for a long time, does a great job of taking care of his body.
Springer spinning and hitting.
He had White on his hip, could have kept him there without the elbow.
And then he saw Nick Nurse again fighting for his guy as Derek White hits the runner and draws the foul. But physical reaction to the little hesitation kind of body buff from Maxey. That's what Nurse was arguing about. So, spin move from Reed, just couldn't finish. Getting ahead to White.
Tough to finish over Porzingis.
And Horford with a jam.
Trying to figure out how and why.
Almost 46% from three in the postseason. Oubre Jr., the bucket and the foul. Does Nick Nurse. Anthony Melton. He's got Danny Green. He's got Kelly Oubre Jr. And Kristaps Porzingis.
See the Sixers with a concerted effort to change ends a lot quicker than in years past.
Beverly to a cutting Paul Reed. A lot of contact, no whistle. Reed lays it up and in. Just think about Pascal Siakam up in Toronto. Tucker from the corner. Floorboard to Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard past everybody. Nice explosion there. Pritchard. Know that Nurse likes everybody to shoot those. Prefer probably Tyrese Maxey shoot one instead. Driving. Short. Reed grabs the loose ball, lays it up and in.
Just still a little bit of room.
There is. Reed. Turn in the corner. Looking for Oubre Jr. on the jam. Brissett to the left hand, too strong. Oubre the rebound, ahead to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, up and in. And a timeout. 4.5 to go in the third. Hauser getting the start tonight. No Brown, no Tatum. Fournette will have an and-one opportunity. Tobias Keita, number 88, previously with the Sacramento Kings. Nice looks from Keita. And Pritchard pays it off.
Good movement. not knowing whether Melton was going to come out or not, he decided to come out, and that's where he was out of position, led to the lob.
Peyton Pritchard continuing his scorching hot preseason. 6 Sunday night against the Sixers. Now 17 and looking for more. That one deflected. I think Bamba got a hand to it, but Cater there to clean it up. Hurt, went down with a knee injury.
And not trying to jinx him because we're happy for him, but he responded quickly as we take a look at the little two-man game with Cater finishing.
First time dad a couple months ago, so our young Danny Green is growing up. Beverly from outside.
When he's knocking down threes, we will certainly take it.
Yeah, he was a big spark. I mean, we saw the Bulls last year. Again, good two-man game for the Celtics.
He's smart enough not to sign with any agent, leaving his options open.
Stevens lost it. 3-on-1. Up top it goes, and Springer throws it down. 28th overall pick of your Sixers back in 2021. Reed, the reverse.
Coach Musselman over in Arkansas is producing some good players. Eric Musselman.
Gabriel left alone underneath. Mentioned FIBA World Cup was winning Gabriel.
Big body too, and you can see that big body quick off the floor is Gabriel.
There's David Duke Jr. draining from outside. But when it comes to Tyrese Maxey, how important is it for him to take yet another step for the Sixers this season?
Well, I think he is the one question mark, right? We know what he's capable of.
For you, what does that look like? Nick Nurse, when he was hired, was asked what Tyrese needed to work on in the offseason. Smith, another triple. And Nick said it was passing. He's trying to dunk it. So we both just kept going. It was great. 2-on-1 for the Sixers. Duke up to Ricky, counts on the fourth, throwing it down. They will emerge victorious as this home-and-home preseason battle wraps up.